Yeah, it's fully charged. Unplug. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today's April 17, 2021. Since my last video, that was about a month ago, I didn't ride the bike too much. It's still cold. This morning now it's in the high 40. Today's gonna be in the 50. It's still a bit cold. So this video is not gonna talk about how the bike rides, but more about the wear and tear. This bike is 3 years old. So I want to take a look at every component of the bike, majority component of the bike, and to see, give an assessment how long this bike will last. So that's the purpose of this video. The first thing, or the most important part, is the batteries. The battery costs $300. The bike is $800, and obviously this is the most important piece. Let's see how much the battery degrade has happened so far. I just unplugged the charge. It was fully charged. Let's turn the bike on, and if the voltage shows 54.7, that was set by controller. Then the battery is at full capacity. If it's below that, then there's degradation. See how much we have there. Turning it on, you can see it's easier. Okay, there's glare. Let me remove the glare. Trip 54.7, 54.6. So there's a bit of drop. It won't stay at 54.7. So there's a slightly drop in the voltage, means there's a small degradation. After 3 years, this is no big deal in my opinion. It's maybe less than 1 or 2% of the degradation. Given that the battery, there's most of the time I ride the bicycle, it's like 2.5 hours, and after that I still have about 20-30 of the battery juice left. So if the battery lost 1 or 2%, it's no big deal. So this battery is excellent in my opinion. It will last a very long time. It definitely will outlast the bike. If you're thinking about buying another bike, you can definitely recycle the battery and use it for a spare. The second important piece in my opinion will be the tire. So let's start with the front tire. This is a Kenda 20-inch fat tire. It's a puncture resistant. The way to look at it is to see if there's any crack. I visually look at all of these. There's the entire tire, just let you know the result. There's really nothing. The only wear and tear I see is some loss in the tread. It was a bit higher than this, but not too bad. So after 2,000 miles, the front tire is still good. It can easily last for at least another 2,000 miles or maybe more. Look at the back tire. The story is very different, because I looked at this earlier. I want to show you from here. It's easier to tell from here. Compared to the front tire, definitely the tread has gone. Most of the tread is gone pretty much, because it's not totally flat, but there's not much left. Maybe 1 millimeter or 1/24th of an inch left. This is so. In my opinion, the tread, 70-80% of the tread is gone. Definitely this tire, the rear tire, won't last another 2,000 miles. I probably have to replace it sometime this year. And the front tire is relatively easy to be replaced, but not the rear. I've saw somebody did that in the video, because it's quite difficult. It's better to be done by a professional. The tire itself doesn't cost a whole lot, maybe $50 at most, but replacing it could cost several times in terms of labor, and it's better done by a professional. Just take it to a bike shop. In terms of the brake pads, it's hard to tell, but because this is a steel pads, visually inspection, there's really nothing happened. So I don't use the brake pads heavily. So there's not a whole lot. And the wheel, there's no rusty. The spokes, there's no rusty. Everything looks fine. So the wheel and the spokes can definitely last a very long time. The motor is fine. It's quiet, as good as new. The controller is more of a display. The display can easily last several years. There's no big deal. Look at the chain. Sometimes chain has a metal fatigue and need to be replaced if there's a rusty or anything. I periodically spray WD-40 and the lubricant on the chain. It seems fine. There's really nothing need to worry about. The pedal is a mechanical part. Will outlast the bike for sure. The frame is fine. One thing people will look at is the folding mechanism. If you do this frequently, it will get loose. 'Cause I don't fold the bike too often, maybe 20-30 times in the last 3 years. So it's not a big issue. I don't feel wobble or anything. So if the fender, you can see that it's there's a kink there. But other than that, it's fine. There's no rust. The paint it's all there. A little bit of rust. There's no rusty or anything. The seat, I replaced the seat with the C9 I bought from Amazon. The seat overall is fine. It's just the cushion after 3 years, it may not be as good as it was new. There's small crack. I'm not sure what happened. It could be my fault, but it's no big deal. The seat may depend how you use it. It can easily last several years. So this is like a quick summary of wear and tear of the bike. In my opinion, overall, the biggest issue, of course, is the rear tire. The life of the bike is determined by the weakest component of the bike, of course. And in here, it is definitely the rear wheel. It has gone 2,000 miles, and it won't go another 2,000 miles for sure. Maybe another 500 to 600 miles. So I probably will need to replace it this year. And other than that, the bike is as good as new. Everything else, in my opinion. And so this is it, the quick summary of looking at wear and tear of the bike. I'll put more videos and updates next month when I have time to ride more and when the weather gets warmer a little bit. If you like my video, please subscribe and give a thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.